guys, and welcome to country number 54. That is right, we made it to Nepal. It's been a rough start, but we're here. And actually, right now we're in Kathmandu, the Tamil district. And we arrived here 3 days ago, but when we got off our plane, we made it to the hotel, and then all of a sudden, it just started raining. And it was no normal rain. It poured non-stop for 3 days straight, to the point where there was some mass flooding here. It's like a real disaster going on in the city right now. A couple of bridges were washed away, about 100 people were killed, and our trip to Mount Everest is in jeopardy right now because the bridges over there and the airport were flooded out. So it's excuse me here. We're not really sure what's going on with that. We should find out later today, but today we're gonna head around and check out some of Kathmandu. We're gonna head over right now to the monkey temple. It is so hard to vlog here because there's so much going on. Let me point the camera this way. So last we heard, the airport is reopened, but the bridge to the airport is flooded out. So we're waiting to find out if we're even gonna be able to catch our flight to Lucknow in 3 days. So the Everest base camp is kind of up in the air right now. We've been training, we're ready, we got everything we need, but we're not sure if weather's gonna let us. But it is looking better today, so fingers crossed. These streets could be a bit like India. There's not as much honking. There is some, but not as much as India, of course. They're the champs. They are the ruling champions of the horn. But it does get chaotic on some streets here. Alright guys, so like I was saying, we were locked in our rooms basically for the last 3 days. I mean, it was just torrential pouring, the streets were flooded. All we really did was snuck out to get meals every now and then. And I will say this, the prices here are really cheap. Really cheap. And I don't think we've spent more than like $7-8 for a meal for 2 people since we've been here. And that's usually been including a hookah too, you know. For like 10 bucks, we got a hookah and dinner 2 nights in a row. So prices here are incredibly cheap. And the people have been super friendly to us. Super friendly. They do come up to you a lot in the street and you know, play that, hi, hey friend, how you doing? I know people from your country. And then all of a sudden they'll want to sell you something, or you know, bungee jumping or something else like that. But if you say you're not interested, they just walk right away. Hold on a second here. And other than that, the people have been super helpful. The guys in our hotel, they've been great to us. So we're loving the feel so far. But this is our first impressions really right now, because for the last 3 days we haven't seen any of this. Alright, we are getting closer guys. Now all we gotta do, well, it's been about a 40-minute walk. Now all we gotta do is climb up that hill, because there's the temple way up there. Alright guys, so here's the temple that we're about to hike up to see, and right down here at the bottom are Buddha's footprints. That's what makes this temple so famous. This is the Swayambhunath temple. I know I screwed that name up, so we'll write it down below. But it's a Buddhist and Hindu temple, so the climb begins. Now at the top there's a stupa, and the legend goes that the stupa emerged from a lotus flower, the Hindu and Buddhist sacred flower. So let's climb on up these steps and check it out.
Excuse me, are you like to know the history about this?
No thank you. Yeah, it goes about every 15 feet or so. Someone's gonna ask you if you want a guide and learn about the history here. And then I've noticed there's a bunch of women walking around with babies trying to, you know, putting their hands out.
I've seen a couple kids too come up and just put their hands
out. The whole way up the steps is people selling fruits and souvenirs and singing bowls, and here's one of the singing bowls.
Namaste sir, like singing bowl?
Oh, no thank you.
Only $10 sir, 1,000 rupees.
No thank you. She said $10.
Oh.
And the guy down a few steps below us said $25 for the same one. They got coconuts, oh, monkeys. He's cheeky, look out for him. He wants to come at you.
Cheeky, he's coming in.
We're out of here. Alright, we made it to the top, guys. It was 200 rupees each, which is like nothing. Oh my goodness, look at all them monkeys. Alright, let me get around these stairs. Okay, up here there's definitely more monkeys than dogs. They're everywhere. Everywhere. And they're cheeky, they'll steal from you. Alright, let's come over here real quick and take a look at this view before we start heading around this temple. Stupa. I'm not sure how safe this is over here. Alright, I made it through the monkeys. Check out this view. Kathmandu.
There's so many baby monkeys.
Okay, so once you climb up to the top here, you got the stupa behind me here. Beautiful with the Buddha's eyes on it. And then it's a whole complex up here of there's souvenir shops, there's a few people selling snacks, tons and tons of monkeys. You got these kind of singing bowls. And let's see. Yeah, it just keeps going. Statues, stupas. Go check this view. Oh wow, look at that palace up there. These two monkeys are hilarious. They are loving their ice cream and not wanting to share it. Okay, so the climb to get up here wasn't that bad. It was hot and humid today, so we sweat a bunch, but it really wasn't a bad climb. And then once you get up here, it only costs $1.50 per person to get in. That's really not bad. And aside from the, temples up here, the stupa, and all the religious parts, it also has amazing views of Kathmandu out there, and the mountains. And there's the monkeys, which is another fun aspect, because they've been a ton of fun while we've been up here. And it's just a really cool vibe up here. So if you're here in Kathmandu, this is definitely a must. Come on up to the monkey temple. But I think now we're gonna head downstairs, climb down the stairs again, and look for a snack, because it's that time, guys. So we'll see you at the bottom. You wanna get two?
What do you want to do? Like
Hold it up there.
one of these and one of those?
Yeah,
One and one?
that sounds good.
Alright, make sure you tell him.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that
this
one
one?
and one of those. Yeah.
One and one?
10 rupees for this, yeah?
Okay.
Is there a place to sit in there? Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You want to go over there and try them?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Alright guys, we found some street food snacks here. This one is cold. Very doughy, but sweet. And the some sort of grease or oil coming out of that. Look at how juicy it is. It's okay though.
That's very sweet. Sweet. Alright,
see
now
this
this one.
That's the same. Okay. Alright.
Very oily.
Very oily for sure. This one's not gooey and soft like this one is. This one's like a rock.
He said it was what in there? Churmy?
Choppery or something like that.
Churmy?
Oh yeah, look inside there. Oh, this one's not sweet. This one's savory. I have no idea what I'm eating right now, but it's very salty and I like it though. It's pretty good.
That's delicious, yeah.
Yeah, I like this one. All right, thumbs up for our first two street foods here.
It's almost like a biscuit, and then this inside is just a little paste. It tastes so good.
All right, guys, so I definitely recommend go ahead and check out the Monkey Temple. That was a lot of fun up there. A lot of history, a lot of religious stuff, so definitely recommend that. And as far as my first impressions of Kathmandu in Nepal, what do you think so far?
I like it so far. I'm glad it stopped raining.
Yeah, for sure we're glad it stopped raining, but I kind of feel it's got a little bit of an India vibe. Not as crazy as India, but definitely that kind of vibe going on here. The people are great, and the rain has stopped. So hopefully we're gonna go home now and get some good news about our hike. Fingers crossed we're still going. If not, we do have a plan B. We're thinking maybe we can go over to Pokhara and Poon Hill. So let me get across the street without getting hit. Yeah, that's our plan B. If we can't go to Everest, we're gonna try to go to Poon Hill in Pokhara. So we'll find that out in a little while, but if you guys enjoyed this video, come check out Nepal, because we're loving it so far. And we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Thanks for watching, guys. It's crazy, these streets.